Welcome back to the matchup between DarkL, Myst, and AOKI HeeroM. This is game 2, which means we are going to be seeing an Aztecs war where both players will be starting off as Aztecs. AOKI HeeroM playing in the yellow in the bottom left hand side, and we do have DarkL Myst playing in the top right hand corner. So we should be up for a good game so far, and I am sick of saying spoiler alert, so if you watch game 2 from now on, expect the game to be spoiled within probably the first 20 seconds. So, we saw AOKI HeeroM take the game by storm. We saw DarkL Myst lose a villager quite quickly, so that did really affect his game strategy so far, and there's not a lot he really could have done to recover from that. He just would have hoped to outflush his opponent and just do the damage he could while he's doing that. So HeeroM at this stage, we've got quite a bit of sheep scouting going on actually, and for those who don't know what sheep scouting is, it's microing your sheep like this. Instead of taking them straight to the town center and just putting them into storage, you use them like this while you can, and as soon as you start to run low, you send one back like this, and this is going to be pretty good timing, honestly. That'll get back right in time. And there we go, HeeroM moving straight into that sheep there while still scouting this one here. It means he's able to scout out a lot more, as you can see by the scores right now, 356 to 327. And it looks like HeeroM is off to find his opponent right now. What do we have here from DarkL Myst? We don't have a lot going on. He is, have we seen any sheep scouting? Let's just swap over to his point of view. I would say we have not seen any sheep scouting. He is, however, doing forced drop-offs to keep that villager production steady. Let's have a quick look at the map. To the back there, we have the gold placement, not bad, and both players have a back gold, so they're going to be quite even on that. However, the forage butchers for Myst are at the front, which could hurt him quite bad, and HeeroM there at the back. Not too bad, but still being able to get some harassment. However, if he manages to wall off across here, he should be pretty right, honestly. If he walls off straight across here and across here and across here, he's pretty much going to be safe for the rest of the game. And here we go. Here's the ball lure. Are you going to lose? Going to lose this villager. This is going to hurt him a lot. He's not going to be able to get away from this. Could have thrown down a palisade on top of the ball there to send it back, but that is really going to hurt him. That is actually probably one of the worst things that can happen so far. Losing a villager while luring is actually bad. And there we go, he even says he lost a villager again. That is no good there. Okay, HeeroM 742 to Myst, who was on 675. Are we going to see a barracks? There is a barracks being thrown down now, and I just realized the timer is out. I am so sorry. This game, I think, goes for about 17 minutes, so you should be able to judge it from there. And are we going up into... Nobody's going up into feudal yet, so we're not going to see a fast feudal age from anybody. And it doesn't look like we're going to see... We could see a barracks indicated by the 5 villagers we have over here. We could see a barracks come out, and it looks like he's actually a lot behind. He doesn't have a high food count at the moment, only on 21 population. Idle villager there. I would be expecting at this point, okay, HeeroM is going to do the... He's going for damage right now. These villagers over here are going to be in a lot of trouble. And there we go, so we do have the barracks up. He's going to be able to get the drush out. However, we do have 4 militia, 5 militia and an eagle warrior already heading down towards his base. He only has 1 militia ready to go. He's going to be in a lot of trouble in this situation right now. Unless he can wall off this area extremely quickly, here come the militia. I believe he has scouted them with the eagle warrior though, so he is going to be in trouble. These villagers here just chilling out and starting to do the wall off over here. However, that's not going to be helpful because here we go. HeeroM is coming straight in. Going to go for the harass. What's he going to harass right now? Looks like this eagle warrior could go down if it's not in a lot of trouble. And there we go. Myst actually getting the pop block there. Not going to be very helpful at all. Most likely going to take him off these berries, or he could come around here and harass this lumber camp. This is very far away from the town center. Does he actually know that lumber camp is there? He does not know, but he hasn't scouted the lumber camp yet. And there we go, he scouts the lumber camp and immediately is going to start to walk over there. This villager here going to it, and there we go, going over here. Lots of wood in production right now for Misty, but this is really going to hurt him. We do have 4 militia coming down, however, with that eagle warrior there, we'll be able to make the difference unless he decides to take out these villagers. And here we go, 3 militia versus 5 militia and an eagle warrior. Actually, that make that 5 militia now. And it looks like we're going to see HeeroM go into the feudal age a lot quicker than Myst right now. Myst still isn't going up. He does have the resources to, but he's obviously too busy microing these units over here. Go up, come on, go up. And there we go, going up to feudal age. And his opponent is already in feudal age, so he's actually in a lot of trouble right now. There's pretty much nothing he can do, actually. This lumber camp over here is being very, very badly harassed. Unless he can take out these militia here, which are being upgraded to men-at-arms, he's pretty much stuffed. Lumber camp going up there, a second one. Going to be able to push all these guys up here. And he has nowhere else, really, he can get his wood from. He has nowhere else he can get this wood source from. Men-at-arms here just going to town on the militia, killing off lots of villagers there as well. And I reckon this might be good game for Myst. He might not even make it to feudal age in this game. And just keeping him off the wood there. He's just making it to feudal age there. Wouldn't be surprised if we see the good game anytime soon though. He's got next to no resources. He's got 75 wood. He has plenty of food, but no wood at all available, which means once these farms go down, he is in the red. He's not going to be able to come back from it. This eagle warrior over here, not going to be able to do a whole lot. This villager here, probably the only one left, going to be able to, well, just attack this lumber camp, I guess, because he can't really repair it at this stage. Of course, men-at-arms getting that bonus versus the lumber camp. Are we going to see any more harass come in? We do have a lot of archers there for HeeroM ready to come in. The scores are currently AOKI, HeeroM on 2,000, and DarkL Myst on 1,300. And we've got Myst losing his eagle warrior there. That is really going to hurt him. And these archers, are they on their way over? No, they are not yet. They're just waiting for a retaliation by the looks of it. But it looks like he's not going to get one. We have a defensive tower coming up here and an archery range coming up. However, this villager here could be in a lot of trouble. Could have been the ball luring villager. And this villager here, and he has lost all source of lumber right now. These farms have gone down. He has no way to rebuild them. I don't even know why he's building an archery range when he does not have the wood to sustain them. And this is pretty much it. This is a good game. There's not a lot he can do right now. Bringing these villagers over here, these men-at-arms are going to be here to stop them. They are all pretty low on HP, but they do 6 damage, and they do have 1 armor. And here we go. Here are the archers just camping out at the bottom of this tower, killing them all off. And definitely a good game right about now. And HeeroM going up to castle as well. So at this point, Myst, just get out of the game. There we go. Game is over. AOK HeeroM on 2,452 to DarkL Myst on 1,400. It was quite a lopsided game. However, both players did their best and played quite well. HeeroM doing a great job putting on that early pressure, and it prepares that Myst just wasn't ready for the early pressure that came in. So thanks for watching, guys. We will see HeeroM in round 2 of the tournament. And Myst, I'm sorry, but you are not going to be able to continue. However, you did play quite well, and you did well to get into the tournament from the start. It was big sign-ups at this stage. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you'll get the next game very, very soon.